What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. With this video, we are jumping into Hulkling and Wiccan issue number 1. This will be a one-shot, and it is about freaking time that we get something from these two. The last time we saw these two was the Empire event. It's been like 2 years since we have actively seen them. They have played their part in the Reckoning War, everything going on with the Fantastic Four, but their roles were relatively small and it was more for combat reasons than anything else. We are finally catching up with the two of them, with Hulkling now being Emperor. Him and Wiccan had been separated for a good amount of time, and so the two of them, they got married. Wiccan became the Royal Magician, and ever since then, they have been traveling the stars, doing whatever it is they need to do for the Empire. Be sure to buy the comics, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we are picking up in Kree Skrull space. We have Hulkling and Wiccan. They are preparing for a dinner party. Something completely out of the usual for the two of them. Not really being the fancy type. The thing about today is they have some very important guests. Wiccan is about to get a night with his childhood heroes. For him, this is a dream come true, and what we see is that the two of them, they couldn't be happier. They are out here living their best lives as they get hulking into his attire. This is where we see our three individuals that are invited to this party, having Northstar, his husband Kyle, and Iceman. They all sit down, they have a drink, they have some fun, they have some conversation. They're just talking about life, love, and everything in between. The truth of the matter, Wiccan and Hulkling, they rarely ever actually argue. On most things, they get along. There is one thing that they differ on. Wiccan would like to go back to Earth. He doesn't want to make all of this space travel a permanent thing. Hulkling, on the other hand, he has a little bit of a different perspective, feeling like he has a duty, an obligation to be out here. That while he misses Earth, he would love to go back. The truth of the matter, he believes that he can't out of duty. Northstar just letting them know that they'll figure it out. That these things, they're really small in the grand scheme of everything else. This story, more than anything, is simply a love story. And so with the night really winding down, we pick up a little bit later that evening with Wiccan and Hulkling having a conversation about their future, about where they're gonna be, where they're going. Hulkling letting it be known that he does want to go back to Earth. He's just not really sure why he would want to go, wondering if Wiccan is getting unhappy with the life that they currently have. Unable to finish this conversation because they get interrupted. A guard coming in, letting them know that something is needed right away. With Hulkling making his exit, Wiccan lays here in bed, and this is where he finds a video game, believing that they had left it back on Earth. As he turns this device on, he sees a little avatar of him and a little avatar of Hulkling, titled Possibilities. He doesn't really understand what this is, thinking that it is quite odd, but at the same time, he absolutely loves the little avatars. With him playing this game, he wakes up the next morning, but he finds that he has a brand new husband. Hulkling waking up elsewhere, also having somebody else as his lover. And it would appear that neither of them are the wiser to this information. It seems like they believe that this is their life. Something has changed reality. Seeing a glimpse of what looks like Agatha Harkness, something much bigger is at play here. But Hulkling out there in space, battling with his new partner, an individual that goes by the name of Gobig. By all appearances, they are extremely happy. Their life seems to be great. They're out here battling all of the evil, all of their enemies, taking them down together. And Wiccan with his partner. But this is more of a sadder story, trying to use some magic on his partner, trying to restore his love. At first, this appears to be working. That is, until a crack of lightning. It comes splitting the two of them apart and shooting them in opposite directions. Wiccan had almost completed this. Something distracted him. Something out in the universe. It feels unbalanced. Something is reaching out to him, and he doesn't know what this is. But Wiccan's partner here, his name is Adolin, and he is an individual that is torn between life and death. Wiccan had rescued Adolin from the underworld. As he begins to remember this information, he knows that there is something off, that there is something wrong. We are seeing that both Hulkling and Wiccan, they are distracted from their relationships, feeling this calling out there, something out in the universe. Neither of them truly understand what this is, but through the cosmos, they can feel one another. Picking up the next day, we have Wiccan, who is trying yet again to help his partner come to the land of the living fully. Being intangible, neither of them are able to touch one another, believing that he is nothing more than just a distraction to Wiccan. What we are seeing is that the emotions they feel, the love that they have between one another, it is very much real. This place might be something different. They might not fully understand everything that is going on, but these emotions and these feelings, they are all very much in existence. This is where Hulkling is getting the news of some kind of disturbance. He had his men try to figure out what is going on. Noticing this feeling, this distraction that he has been having, something has happened on Earth. Something that is fraying at the very edge of reality. A cosmic disturbance. Wondering just maybe this place Earth, maybe this is what is calling me. Maybe somewhere on there, a human is the source to all of this. Still not being able to unlock any memories. That's where we pick back up with Wiccan trying to use his magic and restore his partner. But in the process of doing this magic, this spell, it doesn't work on his partner, but it works on him. A giant blast coming out of him. This is what makes him remember everything, restoring all of his memories, an entire lifetime of them. He recognizes that somebody has messed with reality. Someone has done something, and now he needs to go fix it. Of course, his partner is confused, not really understanding what is going on, why this is happening. And though it may be hard for Wiccan, he walks away, leaving everything right where it is, going off to try and find Hulkling. This is what takes us out to space. As the alarms begin going off, they have an intruder on board. Hulkling going in to find out who this is. This is where we see Wiccan sitting in the throne chair. Hulkling going in on a full assault. Wiccan uses a spell and makes him remember everything. Dropping his sword down to the ground, he rushes over and the two of them embrace one another. Not really sure what is going on, recognizing how much they love each other, they miss each other, they embrace one another, and they are ready to get back to their reality. This is when Agatha makes her presence known, knowing that he would figure this out eventually, coming to let Wiccan know that she is serving a higher purpose. That purpose is Wiccan's potential, as he tries to figure out how Agatha was able to change reality on such a drastic level, believing that this is far out of her league to accomplish. The truth is, Wiccan is the one that made this happen. What Agatha had come here to do is show him that his insecurities are stopping him from reaching his true potential, letting Wiccan know that this was all part of his training, a test of his true abilities. Telling him that this is nothing more than a wedding gift. A wedding that she may not have been invited to, but she still wanted to part a little bit of something on him. A chance for him to glimpse at another life. To let him know that he should never feel beholden to his destiny, that he has the power, the ability to change anything on a whim, letting them both know that they are capable of so much more. With Agatha departing, the two of them, they discuss everything that really happened, realize how happy they really are together, coming to a compromise, and they're going to be splitting up their time between Earth and space. As the two of them go to sleep, Wiccan can't help but think of that alternate reality he created. The partners, the lovers that are left behind. Does that still exist? Are they still out there? What does any or all of this mean? With him pondering this, he closes his eyes and he drifts off to sleep. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. They do let us know that we will be getting more of the two of them, which I am extremely excited for. Their adventures are always fun. We can really traverse all of the Marvel space universe. Everything that is out there, everything that is going on. New adventures, new feats, new aliens, new monsters, new bad guys, new everything. Really does have so much potential. But this issue was very interesting because of Agatha. She is coming to him and letting him know that he has so much more potential. He has abilities that he truly doesn't understand yet. And once he is able to harness them, once he is able to truly be able to use them, nothing can be able to stop him. That not even destiny could have its way. He could change things in the blink of an eye if he so choose. Now this begs the question, is he more powerful than the Scarlet Witch? She is the one that just created the waiting place, the waiting room, what is now referred to as mutant heaven. If Wiccan can so easily change things like he did, is there the potential, if he truly trains and harnesses these abilities, could he become the strongest magician to ever exist? Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now if you can't do that, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you don't miss any of the awesome content that we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.